everyone. Sunday Gospel Reflection for November 1st, which is taken from the 5th chapter of the Gospel of Matthew. And in this week's passage, we had the story of the Beatitudes. And this is something that we're all familiar with. But dang, is it filled with a lot of mystery. Because when we think about it in just a human way, it doesn't really make sense. Like, how are the poor the blessed ones? Or those who mourn the blessed ones? Or those who are meek are the blessed ones? And so when we think about it in just a human or earthly way, it doesn't make sense to us. But in all reality, it is showing us the blessedness of God. This is actually a self-revelation of who Jesus is to us. Like, he is the poor one. He is the merciful one. He is the man who mourns. He is obviously the one who is reviled and persecuted for his faith, for being who he is. And so when we think about it in just a human way, it doesn't make sense. So we have to think about it in a divine way. But not even just think about it, like, we have to let ourselves become surprised by it. We have to let ourselves wonder at this. Like, why is it that the poor are the blessed ones? Why is it that those who are mourn are the blessed ones? Why is it that the peacemakers are the blessed ones? Why are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness the blessed ones? I think what the world thinks is as useless, God transforms. God uses to bring about salvation. And I think for all of us, we want to reject these parts of our lives. We want to reject the part of us that feels meek. We want to reject the part of us that feels poor. We want to reject the part of us that mourns or that hungers and thirsts for righteousness. We don't want to be the one that's persecuted for our faith. But it's from these places Jesus is showing us himself. That it's from these places that Jesus is bringing about his salvific plan for us in our lives, that we can become partakers in his own blessed life. That is the marvel of the Beatitudes, that it's revealing the face of God to us. But are we receptive to hear that? Or are we just thinking about it in an overly analytical way, or in a way that thinks about it in just in earthly terms? That there has to be a receptiveness to the Beatitudes, a receptiveness to see the face of Christ. And this is beyond our comprehension, but the power of the Holy Spirit reveals Jesus to us, that shows us the truth of who he is and lets us become like him, so that our face becomes a partaker of Christ's face, that we become his hands and his feet. From all of us at St. John the Evangelist, God bless. Be blessed.